Hey guys, I don't know if I'm live yet. Oh, but I do have a little red thing. I know this is so random. I never come on a Wednesday afternoon, but I need to do some work and I figured it'd be really fun to hang with you guys while I did it. So anyone joining in, thanks for hanging. Let me pull up and see if there's any comments. I don't expect a lot of people to be watching this, but it's going to be entertaining. Like, I love watching YouTube videos of like people unboxing like their makeup subscriptions and like crystal subscriptions and stuff. So I thought it'd be fun to show you guys what we're getting in for the next show. I have this box right here. It's only one box, not too much. So we're gonna open it together. There's some stuff I'm like super excited to see that I've never even heard of before. And then there's some stuff that I'm kind of like, oh my god. One thing I ordered, the guy charged me, like I ordered a certain amount of it, and I ordered $58 worth of rhodochrosite, and they charged me $130 for my rhodochrosite tumbles, so I'm really nervous to see what those look like. They're in here somewhere. I might return them, because $130 for a bag of tumbles, that seems excessive. I'll have to like price compare and like see the quality and stuff before I actually offer them on Friday's show, but they may be a return. We'll get to see together. It's going to be exciting. There's some cool towers. There's something called Star Galaxy Stone. I got it in towers and in tumbles, so I'm psyched to see what that looks like. Just some other random stuff. We got some spears and pyramids, and I don't know. I don't even remember what I ordered. Oh my god, actually, there's so many people that are going to slap me for that comment, because I get people like 2 or 3 times a week asking me for a crystal subscription box. It's just something I'm not willing to commit to for some reason. What is my hesitation? It's going to be a lot of work. That's what my hesitation is. But, I mean, I definitely have plenty of crystals. Those are all tumbles back there. I have plenty I could put in a subscription box. I don't know. We'll see. I have a few people that have mentioned it that are willing to maybe do the work if I supply the crystals. So that would be cool, though. I have plenty to go around. But thanks for joining in, Ashley. Anyone else that's watching, say hey, what's up? We're gonna get through this box. I mean, kind of quick. I don't think I'm gonna show everything, because there's gonna be some surprises, you know, on Friday night's crystal show. This is not a shopping show, so you can't claim anything, even if it's really awesome. You have to join in on Friday. I mean, I guess maybe you could send me a private message and like we could talk about it, but I don't even have prices written down or anything for this. Oh, quarterly. Quarterly. Ashley, you may be onto something, and you may get your first box free for that suggestion. All right, that's something I could commit to. Hey, Kelly, thanks for joining. Yay. I love seeing you guys on here. And yeah, we'll see how far I get with this box, how long we're on, and then I do have my tarot cards right here. If anyone's bored and wants a tarot reading, I know the energy right now is crazy. I'm feeling it. My friends are all feeling it, like in our group chats and stuff, so I'm sure we can all use a little bit of guidance. So hang in if you want a card pull. Let's just jump right in. If you're watching the replay, still watch along, because who knows what's going to be in this box. I never know. That's the thing with ordering them. This is from my wholesaler up in North Jersey, and I've been to their warehouse before. It's cool. Oh my god. It's like a Walmart of crystals. Like, not even Walmart, because some of the stuff is Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus prices, but he's got good quality stuff. But I like ordering online just because of the fact that it's kind of like I don't know what I'm going to get. You know, when I'm in person, I overthink things, and I'm like, this is cool, but, and then I put stuff back. So this way, I just order what I need. We get some fun stuff. So they pack a little differently than Venus Moon packs, if you've ever gotten an order from me. Oh, right off the bat, we got more spear holders. I was sold out of them. That's good. Some good news. All 3 sizes. I don't know where to begin. Oh my gosh, Kelly, yes. Stick around. I would love to pull a card for you. Alright, so the first item, anyone want to guess what it might be? No. No label. That's another fun thing, is I think this might be the Galaxy. I think this might be the Galaxy towers. Let's see. Yes. New Flower Galaxy Stone, 3 to 4 inch towers. These will probably be about $11 each on the show. I just have to compare. I don't know if anyone else has this. Has anyone seen Galaxy Stone before? I'll just open one and then the other ones. Oh my god, it's already flashing me. It's so fun opening these crystal shipments too, so I wanted to hang out with peeps while I did it. Let's see if you can see it. I just saw a comet shooting by. Come on. Show them. Show them your stars. Alright, let's try this again. I'm not giving up. I want you guys to see how cool this is. Try with the light. It almost looks like a granite. Like you could see it flashing, but it just does not want to focus. You know, we'll get all the kinks sorted out for Friday night. This is just a quick jump on. It's a black background. So I didn't do the research. What I usually do is I'll wait for the stones to come and then I'll research the ones that I'm not so familiar with. So I didn't research this yet. This is my plan for Friday. So I'm not exactly sure like what the properties are, if it's a jasper, if it's a, like, you know, I'll get all that info, but wow, it's like layers and layers going on in there. Come on! You guys, I'm determined. I need one of those cameras that I could just like press and then it focuses. Maybe it's just unphotographable because it's so galactic. These cosmic vibes. I want to turn on my phone's flashlight and look at it a little better. Wow. I was so excited to see this in person and like it freaking delivered. I wish it would translate for you. It almost looks like there's like buried mica in here. There's some like flashes of red and copper and gold. Wait, did I order something with pyrite? No, spheres. No. Yeah, this is definitely galaxy. So I let's see if the flashlight helps it focus. There you go. The patterns on it are so cool. So all those like tan specks you're seeing are flashy. When the light hits it, they flash. It's just not going to do that for you guys for some reason. This one's got a cool one at the bottom. So I have 5 of these in stock. Oh, I'm glad that was the first thing I opened up because I've been dying to see this. It's really cool. It's really pretty. Definitely different than anything I have in my generator garden. Oh, I may need to keep one for myself. So that's another cool thing about this Friday's show. I have another order it's on its way, but it's not scheduled to come until August 2nd. So it's going to be late. So I'll have to do another show in August. But, you know, to make it fun, I'm going to pull from my private personal collection of crystals that I've collected all over my travels of our continent. There's some cool stuff that's in my mind already, like, okay, I feel like I've worked with this as much as I needed to. I will cleanse it and, you know, clear the energy for whoever it's meant to work with next. One thing is a rainbow obsidian sphere. It just, for some reason, it just keeps telling me that it wants to be on the show. So that's going to be on. We've had some good times together. It's got an eye on it. That you'll have to tune in Friday to see. But you'll have to see Friday what else I picked. I'm going to pull from my office some of the cool, like, museum quality pieces from my background. Like, you can't see it. It's off the screen over here. But that's where my sphere garden and generator garden are. So I'm going to pick some stuff from those and, like, some of the rare stuff that's behind me. I have another little bowl of, like, my personal, like, cool rare finds. This next bag is so heavy. I'm going to guess you're my pyrite or hematite spheres. Ooh, hematite. Bag is open. These are cool. Like, I want to keep one of everything. I do not have a hematite sphere in my collection. It's a little piece of packing. So hematite is an awesome, like, grounding and protective stone, but hematite's also magnetic. I wonder if this one, my hematite magnets are like up 3 feet too far away for me to grab one right now, but it may be magnetic, we'll see. But hematite is awesome for drawing in your intentions and your manifestations. I could just see meditating with this sphere, the weight to it, oh my god, like just the energy, it's so interesting. It's really almost like pulling all my vibrations into the sphere. I'm loving this. I have 5 of them in stock. I'm not quite sure how much they'll be. Looking at my sheet, I paid a lot for them, so I'll compare and I'll do it as low as I can. You know, I really try to keep the prices low. I can see I got some new orgone pyramids in. I won't open them on this show. You'll have to tune in to see which ones I got. No, the shape won't change at all. I mean, the shape can definitely add to the uses for it. Like, I could see almost like doing a massage on someone, like a Reiki energy massage, and rolling this ball down their back. Like, how amazing would that feel? And then also it'll help to draw the energy up. So if it's in a sphere, you can get creative. You could just use it as a display piece, or just like meditating with it, or rolling it where you need it to kind of like ground the energy. Oh, obsidian scrying mirrors, I definitely can. My guys always sold out of them, but I will keep on the lookout. I don't have notifications turned on for it, so I'll do that after I log off. So if it does come in, it'll be in my next order for you. Any like certain size or anything, let me know. But yeah, the ones that I get, I think they were $22 each. I remember I wanted to keep one for myself, but they flew out. Anytime I've ever had them on the show. All right, we have a little mix in this bag. More heaviness. Oh my god, I was dying. See, I'm like, I'm gonna post my personal collection on Friday's show. It's not gonna make a difference because I'm gonna keep half of what's coming in. I will keep this wrapped because it's stunning. This is a nice large size pyrite sphere. Very similar properties to the hematite, where it's great for grounding and protection and manifesting. But at the same time, it's a little bit different too, because this one's more, when you're manifesting, it's going to bring in that good luck, bring in that abundance. Really good for the solar plexus area of the body. So like any gut issues, be good to like, where the hematite I would like for the back, for more of like the bones and the nervous system. This I like more for like the organs and the muscles. Like it helps kind of break that stuck energy out. There you go. You can see it's like geoding in there inside. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. I do not have this in my collection, and I've been dying for one in my collection, but they're always so expensive anytime I go to a crystal store, and I'm like, they were expensive from my guy too. Like very expensive. They're not going to be like as cheap as possible. I mean, obviously they'll be as cheap as I can make them. They're not going to be $11. So I only have 3 of them, which is, again, like for what I paid. Yeah, I'll try to keep it like exactly on the line, but I'll definitely compare around to like other sites, because I don't want to like go over, you know. Small plate, 7 inches. I think the one I got before was 4 inches, more of like a tea plate. Was a good size, but if you need 7 inch, I can definitely keep my eye out for that. Ooh, these, I've been dying for this. Waiting, another thing that I have never had in my collection before, so I probably will need to keep one. Get you out the pinkest one. Wow. So I've had a lot of requests for this too, but it's another one that's just so expensive to order. I've been really putting it off, but I finally caved in since I have so much already. I was really going for like the more expensive pieces. Sphere holders, I just got in more of the acrylic sphere stands. that we've had before. I don't know if I have anything like fun coming in. I can definitely, if there's anything, a theme you have in mind, or I've been trying to get the selenite sphere holders, but my guy's been sold out of them for so long. But let me know if there's specific sphere holders you want. I will see if I can get them and see if I can get them cheap. So any guesses what this one is? You got some pink and some banding. It almost looks like meat. Come on. Focus. Sorry, I know I'm probably driving you guys crazy with this blurriness. Not agate. Not phosphosiderite. I don't think I said that correctly, but this is rhodochrosite. This is the one when I go to the gems shows and I'm like, wow, I didn't know they were going to have like a meat vendor here, because everything looks like it's made out of raw meat. It's crazy. But rhodochrosite, it's a super rare gem, super healing, very, very beneficial. I have my whole spiel on it, but I will save that for Friday night when you guys tune in. So these are the hearts, and this is going to be one of the cheapest ways you can get rhodochrosite. I have 5 of them, and I got a great deal on them. So I'm going to pass that deal to you guys, anyone who wants some rhodochrosite in their collection. This one's really pretty too. Of course, it's not going to translate, but it's got like some windows in it, almost like little clear spots. Rhodochrosite. So I also am looking for my bag of rhodochrosite in here. I'm nervous. It was way too expensive. It's so frustrating. Like you'll focus on my like bag in the shadow back here. Last try. And then you'll just have to buy it to see it in person and see it clear. These will be under $20 each, which is a great deal for rhodochrosite. Sam, if you have a good vendor of it, you'll have to let me know. Wait till I said it in the beginning, but I'll tell you guys again about my rhodochrosite drama. Oh my god, and if this is it, this is it. No, this I'm gonna have to return. It is beautiful. Oh my god, but I would have to charge like $10 a piece for a tiny tumble. So I got a kilogram of rhodochrosite tumbles. It was supposed to, what I ordered was $60 a bag, and that's not cheap for tumbles. That wasn't $60 a bag. It might have been more than that. I have to double check. This was $60 a pound, I think. This was $130 a pound. So I'm like, it's a huge bag. I've never held this much rhodochrosite in my life. Definitely an honor. The quality you can see is way, way more like that red pink with banding. It is beautiful, but I don't think I could make back what I spent on this. And you know me, I will end up throwing them in everyone's bags for free. And now that's way too expensive for tumble. So this I'm probably going to go return. If it's on Friday's show, then I was just like, whatever. Yeah, so my vendor's been doing this to me a lot. Like I'll order something at this price and then they'll send it to me. Like I ordered a grape agate. I wanted like a flat of them, and usually if you order a flat, there's like a few of them, and I think it was like $100 and something for the flat, which is fine. On my invoice, it was almost $400, and they sent me a giant grape agate, and I'm like, number one, I'm never going to be able to sell this. Like if it was something amazing, it wasn't even that beautiful for that price. So I got the good thing with that, when I have to make a return, I get to go up to their warehouse, and then it's usually $1,000 minimum purchase to shop with them, and he'll let me just like exchange without having to hit 1,000. Yeah, get me cheaper on that. I really want the rhodochrosite. Ooh, I was sold out of the gabbro. I saved those bags for you guys. This is a kilogram, 2.2 pounds of rhodo. And they're tiny too. Like, it's not even, if they were like big chunks, then maybe I'd consider it. They're like, there's like 2 or 3 big ones I see. Alright, come on, buddies. We got some more Mystic Merlinite Indigo Gabbro. These are gorgeous quality. Wow. This is like the wizard stone. If you're working with energy, you definitely want this in your collection. That gray is actually more of a purple in person, like a lavender. I know, Cole. I had to open up this box, and I figured it's so fun opening and seeing what's inside that I would rather hang with you guys while I did it. Oh my god. Can I come? I want to come to the warehouse. That sounds so fun. Let me put this return in another bin. Oh, oops. Lost my chat. Ooh, here's that Star Galaxy stone. Yeah, aren't they great? And they flew out, so I got some more in. It looks like there's like 11, maybe, or 12. It's such a good one to have, that Gabbro. Such a powerful vibe from it. I know, right? The color is so pretty on them. So here's that Star Galaxy stone in tumbles. So I have to do my research on this. I have no clue. I usually wait till Friday to do my research on the stones that I'm not familiar with. But when I saw Star Galaxy tumbles on the order, I was like, well, heck yeah, we got to see what those look like. So I did, the first thing I opened, if you missed it, was Star Galaxy Towers. I believe it's probably a type of, well, I don't know. Maybe a feldspar, because it's got those flashes in it. Definitely very cool and very different. It kind of reminds me of like a larvakite or the black moonstone, black labradorite. Not black moonstone, black labradorite. Oh, are we really playing this game today? It's gonna behave better Friday night, I promise. Let's see. Can you do a bigger one? It's like the black stone with windows in it, and the windows are all showing to these like shiny, maybe like mica deposits. I'll have to, again, do my research to exactly tell you guys what it is on Friday night, what the metaphysical properties of it are, but just something cool to have in your collection. And it's going to be a surprise because they do not want to focus. Let's see if I can get a handful to focus. You can see they're twinkly, they're pretty. Not as twinkly as like a blue goldstone, but they're still really pretty. They're definitely fun. They have like a good weight to them too. Cool. I love new stuff. Right? You know, I'm all about the sparkle. Star Galaxy Tumbles. Wait, I have a box. I don't know what's in the box. $2,000 grams. I don't know what I ordered that would be in a box. Oh my god! Like, if I was gonna open a box and there's just a random thing in it, this is exactly what I would want to see. One of my favorites, and I'm so extra excited because there was one in my office that I was like gonna put on the show on Friday, and I was like, I love it. There's a lot in here. Wow. Hold on. I'm gonna keep you guys in suspense for a sec. Ooh, that other thing on the list I can't wait to see too. All right. Oh, and I can do these at a good price too, maybe like around $11 each. They're amazing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Looks like there's 18, 19, maybe 20. I'm not good at counting, but oh my god. So it's top polished moonstones. The Flash. Okay, this makes up for the rotochrosite mishap. I'll still be going there to return, but... Why? If anyone has camera suggestions, like what? You could focus, and then... These are stunning. This is like having a crystal, like a real crystal tower in your collection. When I say real crystal tower, I mean like one you can live in. Seriously. Oh my god. I need one too. And I'm so happy I don't have to give up my one that was in the office. Because that was like #2 on my list of things that were going to be on Friday's show. If anything, now I'm going to keep one of these too because this is different. They're different shape than the one that I have. Oh my gosh. They're all so cool. You see the flash? I freaking love Moonstone. It's one of my favorites. I'm wearing it on my wrist. I'm wearing it on my ear too. Connect to that divine lunar guidance, divine feminine energy. Really good to help with the cycles and new beginnings. We got a rainbow. Very transformative energy to this stone. Oh, and I can see something big down here, Flash. Okay, these are like going to be the fun grab bag. Like, I can see this actually going in a subscription box, right? In a quarterly one. Oh my god. Yay, I'm so excited about these. Definitely tune in Friday to grab one. I'm really thinking, you know, they're going to be, definitely going to be under $20, but we'll see how low I can go when I do the math. Cannot close that. Let me take a sip. I'll see you, Sharon. Hold, I'm not sure. Well, there should be plenty to go around. So as long as they don't like all fly out on the live, then I'll definitely keep 2 aside for you. I love them. Right? Because that's my thing, Ashley. If I do a subscription box, I definitely want each box, like, I want there to be tumbles, but I want there to definitely be like a wow piece in every box too. And I'm the kind of person, like, I'd want to pull a tarot card for each box. And yeah, here's the other thing I really wanted. Still on that Moonstone track. See if we can open it. You know, you get a Venus Moon subscription box. It's going to be Venus Moon style. And I don't skimp. Anyone who's ordered with me, you guys know. I hook it up. Ah, I'm so excited. I don't have this in my collection either. So, may need to hold one aside. This is something I've been looking, like, every time I go to a crystal store, this is like top of my list of what I'm looking for, and I never see them. They're super hard to find. Even like at the gem shows and stuff, I'll be looking. It's Moonstone spheres. Oh my god, I love you. So, fun fact with Moonstone, this is not actually Moonstone. This is like a white labradorite, a feldspar, just like labradorite. Where Moonstone is actually like, comes in more in peaches and grays and browns and blacks. The feldspars are my faves though. Girl, I need all the Moonstone too. I'm actually, my tumbles are so low right now. And my guys, all the vendors that I shop from have all been sold out. I don't know what's going on. But I can't believe he's never had these in stock before. So the second they came in, I got the alert and I was like, yoink. I'm sure they'll all have flashes in there too. So I only have 5 of these. Ooh. You can just see, like, this one's got a lot going on it. I'm so psyched. Got some fun spheres coming up on this show. And I think, oh, this is the last thing in the bag. we'll open it. I was like, I'm going to leave some. I didn't open the pyramids, so those will be a surprise for Friday of what kinds of pyramids I got. Oh, okay, Sam. Well, thanks for hanging out. Anyone else that wants to stick around a little bit, I'll pull some tarot cards if anyone is interested in a little reading. These are gorgeous. We got some flashy labradorite palm stones. These are the AA quality. And already they're like shining at me like crazy. Oh my god, this one. I'm all about the flash. Come on. Can't even. It's definitely being shy. The flash, there you go. So pretty. So I have a full bag of these. Ooh, I see this one down here is like super blue. Wow. Look at that. Ah. These are going to be awesome to meditate with. For all my energy worker peeps out there, Labradorite is one of the most psychic stones. I have that on this ear, moonstone on this ear. I love working with lab. It really helps enhance that third eye. Great for transformation. We are in such a big time of like ascension right now, in between the two Aquarius full moons and the Lionsgate portal coming up on 8/8. Like, the energy is big right now, and definitely any energy workers are being called to use their gifts. And this is such a cool stone to work with for that, because it's going to just help transmute all of that energy, you know, amplify that third eye, amplify the messages that are coming through. Each one of these is prettier than the last. I'm really hoping Friday night my camera behaves better. Awesome. So if you guys are just tuning in, that was the last thing in the bag, in the box. But I do have a lot of other stuff, surprises for Friday's show. I have an awesome giveaway on Friday's show of a really cool kit, a space cleansing kit. So that'll be the raffle for sharing on Friday night. Yeah, we just opened up some really cool stuff though, so make sure to watch the replay. And then I'm so mad my other box won't be here until next week. The stuff in there is so cool. I had a special request. Someone sent me a picture from another vendor of these aura quartz moons. So that's like carved to look like a moon. They're freaking stunning. I maybe have 5 of them coming in. I can't wait to see, like, maybe have 7 coming in, because I think I ordered 2 extra for myself. But those are coming up on the next show. And then I don't even remember, but I definitely ordered some really cool stuff. I just waited too long to finalize and close out my order, so it won't be here till next week. So maybe I'll do like a mini show, or maybe we'll just plan August show a little bit sooner than later. But yay, that's everything. Let me clear some space. So if you guys want to hang in and do some readings, I'm definitely down. Maybe like 3 or 4. All right, if anyone wants a reading, send some hearts so I know you guys are feeling it and I'm not just offering. Get it clear. Alright, I'm seeing some love. Look at that lag. Like, the hearts are just coming through. So you guys just heard me say that. Disconnect, but it's all for a reason, right? It always connects how it needs to. My cards are so charged up. So last night at yoga class, I pulled some for myself and, like, called out. I posted it on my Venus Moon page. On this page. Picture of my mat and the cards I pulled for myself. And then I pulled for a few other people at the class. And, you know, they always resonate. Get the message that you're meant to hear. But they're super charged up. I charged them at the beach last week. Under the full moon. At the ocean. Just connecting in. My energy always gets a little weird when I start, like, connecting with them. Let me change my music to something a little more third eye. Alright, yay. So you guys, let's just do our usual thing. I'll pull a code. Let's move this box. We'll pull a code. First one on my end to come through with the code in the comments. We'll get the first reading, and I'll just do a couple of them, see how we're feeling. Alright, love it. First code is 111. Not 311. Not to be confused, but just as high vibrational. So first one on my end to say 111. And let me know if you have a specific question or if you just kind of want to go with the flow and see what comes through. Kelly, you get it, love. I see you, Debbie. Hang in, because there's not many people watching. Ashley, you just came through too. There's not too many people here, so if you're here, these readings take under 5 minutes each. Definitely a good chance for everybody to get through. Also, just throwing this out there, if you guys like my shirt, Flying Saucers Clothing Co. is who makes the Venus Moon shirts. So you can go to their website, support one of my local friends, and good price on the shirts. You could even order custom shirts for your own businesses with Mike. But yeah, it's flyingSaucersClothingCo.com. Get your Venus Moon shirt, and there's always a rose quartz with your shirt from me. And then you can shop his shirts. They're really cool. He's got some cool, like, alien language shirt. All right, so Kelly, we want to talk a little bit about what next week is going to bring you. So let's channel that in. I want you to think about everything going on, those questions, send it all to the deck. Hey, Rachel. All right, let's connect with Kelly. So we're going to get you some clarity and guidance for next week. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling good right here. I'm so guided to pull 3 for you, Kelly. I hope that's okay. I hope you have a few minutes. So the first card you got, so when I pull 3, it's going to kind of talk about what's been going on and validate that. And then the second card will be the challenge for this next part of your journey. And then the third card will be what will happen. So it'll kind of combine all together and tell a whole little story. So what's been going on, we have the Ace of Cups. The Cups is the card of emotions, relationships, healing, energy, also intuitive energy as well. And you can see the cup is just overflowing on this card. There we go. Aces are super personal energy, saying that's your hand holding this cup. Ace is also the card of new beginnings, so, or the beginning of a journey. So whatever's going on, you know, for next week, without you having to give me too much details, it's definitely, I feel like a healing journey with it for sure. And I feel like there's some emotional healing that's going to come along with it. You know, whatever this journey is, it is a new beginning and something pulling you out of your comfort zone, but it's definitely going to be a healing journey. The card is really gray though, so it's saying that things might not have been like as clear leading up to whatever this next card's going to talk about. Also feel like new beginnings kind of around relationships and emotions in general too. So whether there's like somebody coming back into your life or somebody new coming into your life or some kind of relationship that you've just been working on laying some like groundwork and foundation on, I feel like this next card is going to kind of show you where you're going to go with all of this, because this is just the beginning. So the next card, the challenge for right now, it's the Seven of Swords. And it's reversed. When it's right side up, the Seven of Swords is a card. It's almost like a sneaky type of energy to it. Like you could see this person's, they're looking over their shoulder, carrying away these 5 swords. There's 2 swords still standing there. The swords, it's a suit of challenges, you know, so there is saying that there's some challenges around, and maybe part of the challenge is necessarily like sneaky energy, but like unclear, unsure, like not seeing the whole story. And when the position of this card is your challenge for right now, like what you need to get through to get to the next part of the journey. So maybe, leading up until next week, this is what you're being called to do right now. Um, I'm sorry, I'm just listening into like the whole message around this card that they want to channel through. Um, so 7 in numerology, it's the number of like research, analyzing, really like diving deeper, getting the whole story. And I feel like that's part of your homework for right now is, whatever the situation's coming up next week, go into it with as much knowledge as you possibly can absorb into your body. Also, a lot of yellow in this card, which is that solar plexus chakra. So just really, you know, doing that self-care on yourself, eating as clean as you can, um, drinking a lot of water to help kind of like purify the organs. It's all about like that gut health and gut balance. That's going to help you with whatever is coming up next week for you too. Just that, physical. That's something that's in your control, is kind of like a what did they say about an engine? A well-oiled engine or something, like you put the best fuel into your body, you're going to go into whatever is coming up a lot more ready to take it on. And the fact that it did come out reversed, it's kind of telling you that there is a self-work challenge that you're being called to do right now. And that's kind of where the research needs to go. Like maybe the unsure or like sneaky type of energy is almost like with yourself. Like, are you being totally honest with yourself? Are you being as like trusting your intuition as you can be? Are you looking out for the red flags, even if they're personal red flags or triggers in yourself? Like just having that awareness and being as truthful with yourself as you can. Really like lifting off the veil on whatever the situation is and just diving deep and learning as much as you can. Hopefully any of this is resonating. Feel free to like chime in with anything saying like makes sense or no, that doesn't connect. That'll definitely help me kind of make sure when I'm confident that you're getting the message you're meant to, more will flow out. So let's see where you're gonna go from here. Oh, you can't. I'm like tapping my table. You can't even see the cards. All right. So this is the message I'm feeling for next week. It's the King of Pentacles reversed. So the King. Let's start. Pentacles first. It's the suit. It's connected to the earth, the element of earth, and it's about the physical things in your life, the stuff that you can control, the home, the health, the finances, um, as much as you can control of those things. King is master energy. So really, the main theme of this card is mastering the thing in your control, whatever that might be. When it comes out right side up, the king can be referring to another person, whether it's like a male in your life with this type of like control, physical things, stability, security type of energy, or it could be an authoritative figure in your life, or it could just be the energy in yourself that's about controlling the security and stability of your life. When it came out reversed, I feel like that adds even more to that. Wow, okay, your husband's having surgery. So that makes sense then why the king is coming out. And I feel like this is just validation that he's going to master this, like it's not necessarily the easiest thing, but it's like a level up, it's some kind of like tune up that he's meant to have. Um, it's going to, the hard part is feeling helpless, feeling like you don't have control over the situation, especially like you're leaving it in someone else's hands to fix whatever the problem is. So that's part of your challenge, is just surrendering and trusting and being strong, because you could see this card too has a lot of yellow. So that's again like just that yellow is solar plexus. That's our strength, courage, confidence, and just like physical health. He's on that journey right now. I think it's interesting the color scheme of these cards, how it's kind of like started out so gray, like Dorothy in Kansas, and now it's just calling on a lot of yellow for this next part of the journey, which is just that strength and courage, courage to get through it and really focusing on what is in your control in this situation. And again, that's that just like going in it with the healthiest body that he can, because that's going to help make the doctor's job a lot easier, like getting everything balanced and regulated. That is in his control for all of that. Oh my gosh, yeah, the delay. That makes sense. That makes sense why I was really feeling that, like, he needs to get things right in his body. That's the only thing in his control in this situation. You know, like the reconstruction, someone went to college for many, many years to learn how to do that. So that's not something he can do. You know, his body did its thing, needs to be fixed and repaired. But what is in his control is just trying to eat clean, trying to cut out the processed foods, trying to balance and regulate whatever he can to kind of help them, you know, so that blood pressure isn't such an issue going forward, and, you know, come out on the other side of this challenge a leveled up version of himself. When you're feeling physically better, it's amazing. Like, the human body can be so inconvenient when you're feeling, you know, when you're feeling that much in pain that you need to get a reconstructive surgery. And actually, like, my mother had that done, and I know a lot of people that have had knee surgeries, reconstructive surgeries on their knees, and it's amazing. Like, years later, the difference in them, like, where this person couldn't even walk on the beach and now they're able to walk miles. Like, it's like getting a physical tune up, and then he'll be able to enjoy his life so much more. I definitely feel like these cards are validation that he's on the right path. Perfect. I love that, Kelly. He's already on that path. I feel like this is great. This is just a level up for him and for you too, because it's going to be, you know, out of your comfort zone too, and it's going to be stressful, but focus on what's in your control. So hopefully that resonated with everything, and, you know, your husband and you and your whole family, you guys are all just in my prayers and my thoughts. I'll be holding space for you. Let me know the day of the surgery, and I'll definitely hold space at that day and time and put out some good vibes for you guys. Thank you, Kelly. All right, you guys. So I'm probably not going to be doing 3 cards for everybody, just because they do take a little bit longer. But if anyone else is interested, I'm hanging in. There's only 5 people watching, so you really have a good chance of getting through for a message. But I can't hang that much longer because I have a lot of work to do. I have to cancel my plans for tonight just because I'm so busy. All right, so let's see who's next. The next code is 1313. First one on my end to come through the comments with 1313 will get the next reading. A little clarity and guidance for this next part of your journey. It's a really big month. Well, month as far as full moon to full moon, like the lunar month. Because the last full moon, that was last Friday, was an Aquarius full moon. And the next full moon at the end of August is also an Aquarius full moon. That's, I think, the 22nd. So 2 Aquarius full moons in a right next to each other. It's a very rare thing. And Aquarius is the time of expansion and growth and leveling up. It really is like the age of Aquarius. You know the song. Like, that's what we're in, and this is the month to really, like, utilize this level up type of energy. And then on 8/8, it's the Lionsgate portal, and we're already kind of starting with that energy now. You're going to see really rapid growth, rapid expansion in the next few weeks, and that 8/8 is when things are really going to just, whatever happens that day, it's important. So mark your calendars. All right, Debbie, you came through. Ashley, you're second up, so hang in. You'll get the next one if you're still here, I'm sure. All right, so Debbie, let me know if you have a specific question or if you want to just go with the flow, see what the cards say. Connect in, take some deep breaths, think about everything going on. All right, Debbie, I see your question. I'm going to pull that energy into the cards. Try to get you some clarity and guidance for these challenging times for you. I can't imagine. All right, feeling good right there. All right, so you got the Page of Swords. This is one of the cards I pulled for myself last night. So pages also, they're that new beginning type of energy. They're very stepping out of their comfort zone, kind of unsure in this new battle. And those swords represent the challenges and the battles. So there is a lot to this card that can go along with your message and your question. So the swords are the logical battles in life. And the big message when you get a sword as like a answer to your question is using logic over emotion when you're dealing with these challenges and making decisions and, you know, just going forward in anything. Logic over emotion. So, you know, as much as you might want to stress or worry or, you know, be anxious or whatever, feel it in your head, those times it's like you're valid, feel your feelings, you know, feel all that, but it's not going to solve anything, right? Stressing over something is never going to solve anything. So those are the times when you use logic over emotion and try to just look at the situation logically. Like, okay, if a scientist was going to solve this problem, they would just take A plus B equals C. They wouldn't, you know, see that whole swirl around it of like, but this one's feelings and that one's doing this and what, you know, like it's more just the most efficient way to solve the problems. So that's a part of it, is just, you know, in order to figure this out as efficiently as you can, when you feel that emotion coming up, question if it's really going to help, you know, putting too much energy into that. If not, then just try to focus on the logic. Now, also, you have tons of blue in this card. That blue is the throat chakra. So if you work with crystals, I know you work with crystals, this is a time to pull out the blue ones, the lapis lazuli, the sodalite, kyanite, whatever blue crystals you have in your collection. I would keep them around you. You know, if you have the blue bracelets, wear them. Even just like your clothes and whatever, you know, keep blue around because that's going to help amplify this energy in the throat. And the throat chakra is all about self-expression, communication, clarity, truth. Really, like, I feel this in your energy already that you're someone who does speak up for themselves, you know, when you need to. But having that blue energy around you and that throat chakra amplified, it'll actually help other people's communication come more clearly back to you. Just tuning in and listening if there's anything else. I'm just really feeling like this page is telling you, you know, it's going to be uncomfortable, but those uncomfortable moments are actually the most important ones. That's where the lesson lies, you know? So all the times that you're unsure or you're like, it doesn't, you know, like almost like the most challenging times going through all this are going to be the most important for you. So just try to trust it and surrender to the situation. I just want to pull one more for you. Yep. You got the Two of Wands reversed. So this situation that you're going through right now, it's going to bring you on a journey. There's definitely some kind of, you know, adventure coming along with this, because this page is going to bring you freedom. You know, you're going to cut through the cords that you don't need anymore, release what's no longer serving you in this part of your journey, just really clearing the air, clearing the energy, so that way you can focus more on you. And then you have the Two of Wands. The Wands is the suit of fire. It's the passion, the joy, the creativity, the ambition, the projects, the ideas. Follow that, because they're calling you on a journey that's, you know, not necessarily connected to this. And maybe it will help you. Maybe this is information to help you with as far as like the financial struggles go. Let me talk about it right side up first, and then we'll talk about it when it's reversed. So first I'm going to talk about the color of the card. You can see it's very gray. So with the gray cards, it might not exactly be as clear as it can be. You know, whatever this message is, that's calling you to kind of go within and ask what this might be talking about and maybe make a plan surrounding that. And you can see they're holding the one wand in their hand. That wand is that like main project that they're focusing on, and they're holding the globe in the other hand, looking at like, where is this going to take them? So I really feel like this is calling you to, like, you have a gift. There's something that you can offer to other people. And this is the two. Two is the number of the healers, the helpers, the light workers. So there is a gift that you have that can heal or help other people, that you might be being called to share. Maybe this is part of your higher calling, and whatever it is, maybe it's something traveling, networking, or maybe just really pulling you out of your comfort zone. That might be why it came out reversed. Maybe you're not necessarily going to be traveling with whatever this wand is calling you to do, but it might be like an emotional journey that it brings you on. But I do feel like, these two cards together, I feel like this one's talking about the challenge that you just mentioned. And then this one is talking about kind of a place to shift your energy to. And that's whatever this wand represents to you. If there's a business idea, or like, want to move up in your company, or whatever it is, there's some kind of level up calling for you, part of your higher calling that's meant to help other people. And it's definitely going to take you on some kind of an adventure, which is exciting. 2 is the number of connections, so it's going to bring new people into your life. Just really kind of trust that. The emotional thing, I feel like that's kind of something we can't avoid right now. We just had the full moon, so that definitely is going to bring it up. But the energy, it's been emotional. I'm not an emotional person, and I've been crying so much. Today, I just cried for no reason. I was driving home. I just started crying. Like, who are you? We just got to let it come out. The emotions, being upset, crying, any of that, that's our body releasing stuff that it doesn't want to hold in anymore. So just kind of got to let it out. If you're feeling emotional, like, definitely it's valid. Cry, feel it, write it, journal it, get it out of your body in some way. Like, I'm not saying you're not allowed. I'm just saying, acknowledge how much energy you want to give to that, and then try to get back on track, because you got some big things you got to do here. Feel it like a wave. Like, let the emotions come, but then that wave is gonna go away. It doesn't need to stay forever. So hopefully that resonates for you. I definitely, if you want to talk more about whatever this Two of Wands represents to you, I would love to hear it. But I do feel like there's some kind of like creative journey calling you. So if you're a crafter, if you're like even like a coach of some type, physical, whether it's like, like physical type of coaching, or like that emotional, what am I not thinking, like a spiritual coach or something like that. Like, I definitely feel you helping people. Or maybe it's something creative. Maybe you're a crafty person and you make something really cool. You got the holidays coming up before we know it, so that could be a good time to kind of like add to your financial situation. Whatever it is, I feel like you're definitely being called to like branch out. Hopefully that resonated with you. Thanks for connecting. All right, you guys still hanging in. Let me see some hearts so I know you guys are still there. And let's pull another code. I think I'll go, it's 3:41 here, so maybe I'll go till 4 o'clock. All right, the next code is 2222. Master number. Not crafty. I'm not crafty either. That's why I was saying it might be something more like helping other people in more of a like mental way, or I don't know. There's something calling you to, there's some kind of gift there calling for your attention. Ashley, there you are. All right, Ashley. Yay. I'm glad we get to connect. So let me know if you have a specific question or just want to go with the flow, and let me know if, wait, no, that's it. Just if you have a question, and just connect in with the cards. Think about your questions. Think about your stress, your worries, intentions, people, whatever it is. Feel it all swirling in your energy. Send it to the cards. And let's connect. Okay. Some guidance for this shift. You got it. I like it right here. So let's see, Ashley. You do have a shift, but this is definitely a celebratory shift coming up for you. So this is the Four of Wands, and this is actually a gateway card. You can see those four pillars, those four wands standing there. They make a gateway, and once those people walk through them, there's no going back through this portal. Four is the number of foundation, security, stability. So whatever this gateway is that you're being called to walk through, it's going to be a shift in that way. You know, you're definitely going to feel a new foundation around you, or maybe just a stronger foundation, or just a new energy to that foundation that you're working on. You can also see those people down there. They're celebrating. There's some kind of like joyous ceremony coming up around you, whether it is like something personal to celebrate or something as literal as like a marriage, a graduation, whatever, you know, like a birthday, some kind of celebration that way. But there's definitely something around you to celebrate. Again, this card has a lot of yellow in it. Yellow, it's the solar plexus. It's that strength, courage, confidence. And I feel like confidence is a big word connected to this. Just feel confident. You know, whatever decisions you make going through this shift, be confident in it, because you're not going to go in the wrong direction. There's infinite paths in front of you, but whatever path you choose, it's the one that you're meant to. You know, there's no wrong path. Sometimes you might choose the path that takes a little bit longer, or is going to repeat this karmic lesson again, or, you know, repeat a pattern or a cycle, but it's the right path. It was the path that you're meant to take, you know, to get that lesson again or whatever. Or you might take the most quick path to level up. Usually those are the most uncomfortable ones. You got to go through a little bit of a harder lesson there, but it helps you to learn and grow more rapidly. This is definitely the time for that expansion, like I said, between the two Aquarius full moons and this Lionsgate portal. Any decisions and any paths that we choose over the next like 25 days are going to be really important for whatever this like rapid growth that we're all going through. I don't remember if this came out reversed. I don't think it did. Either way, though, I'm definitely feeling like a personal level up. I'll pull one more card for you just because I've pulled them for other people. Wands. Look, both cards have the wands, and again, the wands energy is that fire. So really call on the fire. I'd be interested in what your chart is, your astrological chart, if there's fire elements in there. Because if there is, or even if there's not, you know, pull it out during this time. That's what's going to really steer you in the right direction. That fire, it's our sacral chakra. That's the second chakra in our bodies. And that is our passion, our joy, our ambition, our creativity. So really this energy is calling you to follow that. You know, lead with your passion. Let that guide you in the right direction. Follow your joy. What is the quickest path to joy for you? That's what's going to get you through this gateway. That's what's going to help you to celebrate. That's the shift that you want to bring in, right? Is the one that's going to make you the happiest and going to bring out the most passion in you. So the Page of Wands is talking about really pulling you out of your comfort zone. There is definitely a new beginning around you, but it's involving that wand, that passion, that creativity. Maybe there's a certain idea or project that you're working on. That's what's going to kind of be your guide of where to go in whatever this shift is calling you. This card, he's wearing all that yellow and orange. Again, so that's solar plexus and sacral chakra. I would write those down and, you know, do a little research on how to make sure that energy is flowing as clearly in your body as you can, because that physical flow is going to help guide you as well. Then you have a lot of blue in this card too, and that's the throat chakra. So self-expression, clarity, truth, speaking up for yourself, communication, all skills that I know you have and will help you on this next part of your journey too. Just really, you know, it's not really calling you to do that like spiritual stuff as much. It's not calling you as much to do the physical stuff. It's really calling you to follow that creativity, follow that passion and that joy, and just keep that communication open and flowing, whatever that might mean to you. So hopefully that resonated. I talk a lot. I talk a lot when I don't have people talking back to me. And I think that's going to be our last reading for today. Ashley, let me know if you have any questions about those cards. And you guys can always, if I pull cards for you, Google them. You know, if you really want to go down the rabbit hole and get even more information, you can Google, like, the last card was Page of Wands reversed. You can Google Page of Wands reversed and then add to it if you want creativity, or no, Page of Wands reversed, love. Page of Wands reversed, job. Page of Wands reversed, health. You know, Google specific, and then you'll get like a whole bunch of information, a whole rabbit hole to go through. Oh, good. I'm glad that resonated with you, Ashley. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And like, you've good energy exchange, because you gave us a good idea for those crystal boxes. Keep an eye out for them. And thank you all for hanging out with me. Anyone who missed the beginning of the video, we opened up our latest shipment, and there's some really fun stuff, so definitely check out the replay, and make sure to come hang out with us on Friday. There's going to be a whole fun crystal show. I have Carrie coming in to help with her fiance, and I'm going to pull in my personal collection to put on the show. I have a few put back baskets that are like huge orders that might be back on the show, and I'm like staring at the one right now, and Caribbean calcite towers, like there's some really good stuff in there that flew out that might be back up for grabs. So definitely join us Friday, and then next week check my schedule on thevenusmoon.com/schedule, because next week I have some really fun stuff if you're local. A manifestation workshop at the Live and Joy Yoga Studio on Monday, and Wednesday or Thursday, I think it's Thursday. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm doing a past life regression hypnosis sound bath at my Venus Moon studio. So I'm going to hypnotize you guys. Come lay down on your yoga mats while I play my singing bowls. I'm going to hypnotize you and send you to a past life. That's going to be really cool and really intense. So only like seasoned meditators want to come to that one. There may be some tears, might send you to some death scenes, but you know, that energy is important to understand in this life, because sometimes there is like residual effects from past lives that we're working through. So that's going to be a fun one. Definitely come hang out with me. The week after I have more events. The week after that, more events. Follow my schedule page. And I will see you guys soon. I love yous. Thanks for the good vibes. And have an awesome rest of your week. Bye.